Adversity and failure, they don't guarantee success or growth in the future, but they sure as hell allow for it if you change your perspective. And I think that's the thing all of our speakers have in common today. They've been able to take their adversity and mold it into something that can elevate them into happiness and success in the future. Welcome to the first ever Purpose2Play Summit. I am Kim Constantinesco. I'm your MC today and the editor-in-chief of Purpose2Play.com, which is a digital publication I started over 2 years ago where we tell only the positive and inspiring stories in sports.
I was invited by Kim to come out to the summit here, and it was her first try at creating an event like this. And I have something for people that go out of their comfort zone, like it was mentioned today, in creating something. And I was like, yeah, I'm willing to help out. So I'm like, I want to make this even bigger for her. And I would love to help her in any way I can to help her make it bigger.
It was something that definitely helped to motivate me to want to come out and try and do something inspiring for folks. And I couldn't say no to it. You know, I mean, she's done some really cool stuff, and obviously I knew that she was going to put on a fantastic event, and she did. The event was amazing, and I feel extremely inspired myself. I came here to inspire folks, and I walked away being inspired myself.
I love the other stories that were happened right before mine, and I was inspired. Usually I go to the presentation, I'm the only one, and to be inspired as I'm trying to inspire others, it's a great reward.
It fuels the reason and purpose for why I get up in the morning. It's to leave an imprint on the world behind me in a way that's helpful versus harmful. We impact people whether we know it or not, whether we want to or not, we do. And so if I'm here to impact people, because we all are, I want my footprints to be left on the hearts of other people with kindness and love.
It definitely reminds me that I'm out of the deep end and the dark end, and that I'm definitely on the road that I knew was coming for me, and that I envisioned and that I felt was where I was supposed to be years ago. So to actually be in the moment, it's just reassuring, and to feel comfortable with it and have peace within myself while in front of the crowd, it's confirmation. And so it makes me look forward to what the next engagement is, and never know who that one person is that hopefully to turn things around for them when they see that, I made it out on the other end. So it's good.
I shared today, and it was not an easy thing to share, but I shared in the hopes that by sharing I could help alleviate other people that might be struggling from the same issues that I did, in not sharing a story that had a profound impact on my life in what one might call negative, right? So this negative thing happened to my life, and it imprinted my psyche, my nervous system, my mind, my brain, in a way that ended up creating all kinds of physical distress, emotional distress, psychological distress, relational stress in my life. And as I tell my story, it frees it up, and it stops creating this reality in my life that brings hardship to me. So if I can help other people not have that same hardship, done.
My biggest thing with inspiring folks and coming out and talking to them is I don't want to have a life that's just an empty shell. I had to go through some of the things that I went through, and I want to make sure that I convey that to people. I can not only help them with dealing with their own things or whatever by talking to them about the stuff that I've gone through, but also then it gives meaning to my life. It means that I did survive and I did go through the things that I did, and I was able to accomplish the things that I did for a reason, not just for, just because that's what life is. Instead, I want to be able to share that with folks. And it's important to me. It makes me feel good inside. It makes everybody feel good inside. If you do something to help one of your friends or something like that, this is just on a bigger scale.
I hope that they reevaluate and that they realize what it might be that's holding them back, and actually have the courage to take a little step forward towards something that they hope to do in the future.
Go out there and you have one shot at it. I was fortunate to have two. But yeah, go out there and live it to the fullest.
The thing that's probably the most important to me is that if I can be a person with hemophilia and HIV and dealt with hepatitis C and all the problems that I've dealt with, if I can accomplish the things that I've accomplished despite having those things, then there's no reason that anybody can't. And so that's my message that I like to convey. I like to tell people, the world is your oyster. You can do anything that you want. And the truth of the matter is, the only limiting factor is you, not the things in your life, not the obstacles that you're going to run into. So if I could convey one message, it would be, do the thing that you want to do and do it with purpose.